Hello. Today we are suffering from a crisis. A silent crisis. One that will put humanity back hundreds of years if we don't do something about it. This is the energy crisis. Today, millions of people all across the planet are suffering because they don't have access to energy, affordable energy. Their communities are suffering, and the cities are becoming more and more uninhabitable. Standards of living are declining as pollution overtakes where they live. Environments are in peril. Our forests are dying. Acid rain and pollution are becoming more commonplace as energy is spread throughout pollution from energy is spread throughout our environments from the use of fossil fuels. Here you can see fossil fuel emissions in 2009 alone. You can see that we are putting out billions of tons of CO2 into our environment, and this has had devastating effects on our planet. Here you can see a graph showing the divide in resources of people as millions of people, billions in fact, are still going without energy in their households. So what are options to fix this? In my opinion, the best is to go green. Green energy is the best because it has really low carbon emissions. It emphasizes the value of sustainability, and it is very cost effective. So here is what a world could look like after going green. Here is a house with solar panels ingrained into it. We don't have to look at horrible power plants as often if the energy is built within our residence. It is very space efficient, and there are very little emissions that come from solar panels. It is mainly just heating, which is why it's on the roofs and patios instead of, in the house. Here you can see wind turbines as they collect energy from the wind blowing, which spins their generators. This will go straight to the grid. It is free energy, low pollution, and very effective and sustainable because the wind will always be blowing. Some forms of energy production will have multiple uses. Here is a hydroelectric dam. It prevents water from flowing too rapidly, which could put a nearby city in danger. Additionally, it can help sort out the ecosystem within the river, while also producing electricity as the flow of water pushes on paddles, which will generate electricity for us to use. Also very sustainable, only limited by areas where we can put dams. Cost-effective replacements. Nuclear energy is our most applicable replacement for fossil fuels, and coal at the current moment is very cheap to produce relative and very efficient. And some have demonstrated concerns of nuclear due to its name and nature associated with bombs. But as you can see here, this is the amount of deaths per year which have been associated with each type of energy production. As you can see, coal and oil, natural gas are leading by a significant margin. Biomass has a significant threshold, which is why I wouldn't possibly recommend it. It is harvesting and burning wood and other biological carbon heavy materials in order to produce electricity. It's also pretty carbon intensive, so I wouldn't recommend it. And then we have hydropower, wind, nuclear, and solar, all ranking on the bottom, while making up 25% of our grid without even going all in on it, which is why I think we should shift our focus to renewable and sustainable energy. How can you help? You should buy energy efficient products. Energy Star is a brand endorsed by the EPA, and United States Environmental Protection Agency, and they will rate products on how energy effective they are. This will reduce the strain on the power grid, so we will have less of a need to produce tons of energy. And additionally, it will save you money on your electric bill and just have better appliances overall. Look for the best array of products when you're shopping for a new fridge. Support green legislation. Our government is constantly trying to pass green laws that help reduce carbon emissions, and many companies like coal manufacturers will oppose them and lobby against these bills, and it is your job to call them out on this and to spread support for green legislation. Let your politicians know that this is a issue that you care about and think should change, as it does benefit the entire planet. You should reduce your power usage, unplug appliances even when you're not using them, even turned off. Vampire electronics that will just have a glowing bull bomb. It will drain your energy throughout a year, just having that little red light on. Switch electric sockets off when you leave rooms. Try not to run appliances if you're not using them. Stay up to date. New innovations in technology are often more energy efficient. It is not amazing to ditch a less efficient product and jump to a new one immediately, as that creates a lot of waste. But if you're ever in the market of a new car, maybe consider an e-vehicle. They are becoming better and better each year. If you're moving, see if solar is an option in your neighborhood. Other innovations like that. Stay up to date, see what options you have in living a energy efficient lifestyle. And finally, you could spread the message. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all great places to raise awareness. LinkedIn is great because it's a very professional social media relatively to the others, and letting other businesses and people know that you care about going green can prove very effective in our fight for affordable and clean energy. And thank you to Hugo Giardin for the royalty-free music and all the pictures provided by these websites. Thank you. Have a good one.